Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 21 of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition Jin playthrough, and today is the day where Shu falls. Again. Historically this time. And historically, Sima Zhao would be leading the way. So on that note, what better way to do so than to finish it off? And why is Wang Yuanji there? Seriously, are they trying to make me play as her? No, I'm not doing it. Screw you,
I'm sure I
game.
can find better ways
to
spend my time.
Unification. Shu has been doing pretty well. We do get into scuffles every now and then, of course. I guess that's no good, though, is it? I'm sorry. I've become a real complainer.
Yes, you have.
My lord, it is time.
I know. In order to end this interminable chaos, we must destroy one of the swirling vortexes that form it. Be aware of the magnitude of our task.
My lord.
Well, it's time to put an end to this piddling kingdom. Jiang Wei has all but ruined this kingdom. Huang Hao ruined this kingdom. Zhuge Liang ruined this kingdom. Liu Shan was helpless throughout the whole entirety of the endeavor. There is nothing else left for them. Let's see if I can get lucky and get a cyclone weapon. Oh, no cyclone weapons. That's alright. We're good to go. I'll probably sell a few things and may end up running into a cyclone weapon eventually, but at the end of the day, we're going to go in and we're going to take down every last enemy in Shu. There is no star requirement here. I know you're tired of me saying that, but there are some people who think there is. No, there's only 3 things you need to understand. 1, Dong Ai must not fall, but you can't play as Dong Ai, obviously. 2, Sima Zhao should not fall, and neither should Jia Chong. That's the only thing you need to worry about. Otherwise, this too is a straightforward battle.
Yuanji and I shall advance from the west.
On one hand,
you go east.
Doesn't matter which way you go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way anyway. It matters not which way you go, because in the end, Madai will try to take the main camp, and that's something that needs to be addressed. Is Madai taking the main camp?
Let's get this fight started.
If Madai actually succeeds in taking the main camp, the mission is going to be a bust, and Dong Ai is already there. There's going to be 3 times that Madai is going to... Actually, no. Yeah, 3 times, that's right. 3 times that Madai is going to show up.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think...
No, wait, no, let me rephrase that. There's 2 times Madai is going to show up. The second time is going to be his last. But one thing is perfectly clear. You're going to run into a lot of inspired officers. And it's not going to end well for some of your officers. And no matter how much you try to rally, a subjugation is not going to be possible, no matter what you do.
Now this is why I love fighting. Alright, let's head for the enemy main camp.
Oh, and Madai is already headed over to the main camp. If he takes that over while
Our main camp
the
falls,
troops are rallying, yeah, you might as well just say game over. So, on that note, let's hop back to the palace and save. Oh wait, we can't go out that way. Oh yes, we can actually.
I'm going to have your head.
And of course, Wen Yang actually is defending someplace, but it doesn't really matter because that's the place we need him to defend. Where we need him to defend is the main camp. And yeah, sometimes the AI will defend random places. And we're gonna actually catch up to it. Wait, you know what? We shouldn't have to go back that way. We could have just cut him off from the past. Oh wait, never mind. couldn't go that way anyway because it's blocked. I just had to think about that for a second. I forgot in Chengdi there's blocked gates and officers will block your way. So there's not much you could do. If you're playing as Jia Chong, it would be easier to come to the main camp than what it would be for Xiao and also for Wei Yuanji. So with that said, let's take care of Madai, shall we? And that barely did anything. I forgot he's rallying, so there's not much to do about that. And oh yeah, by the way, that's his EX move, in case you're wondering. Suma Xiao actually adds a random element to his sword. That is one of his EX moves. His other EX move is Surfing USA. Yeah, that one. I nicknamed that for a reason, because he literally hops on the enemy and uses them as a surfboard.
I'll take you to
But
a
it's
really
over
nice
for
place.
this
Let's start the advance,
attack
shall we?
on the main camp. So now all we need to do is go to Luo Castle. And for those who haven't watched the Shu playthrough, Luo Castle is very infamous. That is where Pang De met his, not Pang De, but rather Pang Tong met his demise via an ambush.
I won't let anyone get in my way.
Well, it didn't really happen because it was hypothetical. But historical, yeah, Pang Tong ended up dying. So with that said, all these guys that are standing in our way are already dead by this time. Chengdi was one of them. In fact, I think he passed away right before he even got to the point of defending Chengdu. It was his brother that was the last one standing, and he escorted, it was saying sooner, he escorted Liu Shan. Speaking of which,
Greetings, honorable invaders. Thank you for coming so far. However, as you can see, Shu is poor. Do you truly think you will find what you want here?
Shu Emperor Liu Shan. There is indeed something that I want. Prepare yourself.
well, Liu Shan's here, so I think it's time for us to deal with him. We'll have to face him again, but this is just like what happened in Dynasty Warrior 7. You confronted Liu Shan early. And unlike with Dynasty Warrior 7, Jiang Wei did not interfere in the battle. Jiang Wei was actually highly moralized. And, well, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. You did face Liu Shan early on, but Jiang Wei was the final boss, as opposed to Liu Shan being the final boss of this stage, which is the big difference in this stage. So all we have to do is take care of everyone here, and oh boy, here comes the tricky part. Soon as you show up, you will have one major problem. Siege weapons are everywhere and you can't destroy them. In fact, they're highly rallied. So yeah, they're going to do more damage. You're going to have to get over to the western, or should I say the eastern garrison, take out Yue Ying, and stop these siege weapons. But the problem of the matter is, in order for you to do that... Oh, and they have an assault force coming to your main camp too. Forgot about that. In order for you to even remotely get into the main camp, you'll have to deal with Guan Yingping, who, by the way, is guarding the camp. well, not the Wei main camp, I meant in order for you to even remotely get to the area where Yue Ying is, you have to deal with Guan Ping. And once you're done there, then and only then will you have to stop the guys that's trying to take the main... Actually, now that I stop and think about it, Dong Ai is technically the main camp. So we're going to hurry this up quickly. And for those who's playing normal and above, I do recommend you deal with Yue Ying first. That way you will be able to stop the damn turrets and ballistas from actually chewing through Dong Ai, because they will do so. It doesn't matter if you're Jia Chong or Wang Yuanji, or if you're Sima Xiao, they are going to chew through Dong Ai's defenses and chew through his health if you don't do anything about Yue Ying. And even worse, if you are Wang Yuanji, these things will chew through your health terribly, because Wang Yuanji has no goddamn defense, and you can't get rid of those ballistas at all. Now, you've got another problem. Guan Ping also rallies, so bear that in mind.
Here, simply charge and attack.
And if you do happen to have a weapon that she's strong against, yeah, you're pretty much screwed. Because Guan Ping, believe it or not, is stupidly strong. And I've already demonstrated that in the Shu playthrough. And for those who haven't seen that yet, use the Gateway episode. It'll make things a lot easier. And with Guan Ping slain, now it's time for... Oh! See what I meant earlier about those ballistas actually tearing up Dong Ai? I better hurry this up quickly, otherwise Dong Ai will fall. You only get that confirmation the moment Dong Ai actually took some damage.
I'm sorry, my lord. The time has come for me to...
And that takes care of that. Those ballistas will finally be silenced, and you're not going to be able to do anything about them. They're still going to be there. You're not going to be able to commandeer them, but they're going to be silenced. Now we're going to go back and deal with all of those guys that happen to be at that area. I almost went back in circles, yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, don't worry, you're not gonna die. I wouldn't say the same for everyone else here, though, because I forgot to show off one thing the last time I played as Sima Xiao. The Rage Art! There we go! Yeah, I just made a Tekken 7 reference. I haven't played Tekken 7 yet. I only played up to 6, but still. It is a Tekken 7 reference, and they brought the Rage Art back in Tekken 8. And why am I talking about Tekken in the middle of a Dynasty Warriors game? Real simple, because all you have to do is basically take care of all these enemies here before they deal with, well, your main camp, which is Dong Ai. Didn't mean to veer off topic here, but yeah. There really isn't much to talk about, because again, once you deal with whatever's over here, the moment you try to aim for the gates, Madai shows up for another round. This time, I can't believe I missed all of that. I really can't. But as I was saying, Madai will show up for another round. This time, Madai will actually be defeated again. And he'll be slain. Well, this group tried to attack you, but now it's over. Now all that's left is to take care of all those guys that happen to be in our way. And in order for us to enter through the gates, we have to kill Madai. Even though it is flooding green, and we are getting a lot of enemies here. Oh yeah! And by the way, you see those juggernauts in there? That's what hit Dong Ai. As I recently said, we have to disable all those juggernauts by killing Yue Ying. So there wasn't really much to say after that, because now it's just a straightforward battle. And folks, let me assure you one thing. A word of warning. After part 22, the DLC is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. The DLC, well, actually, part 22 and 23, if I'm not mistaken, the DLC is going to be excruciatingly tough. Jin has by far the toughest DLCs in the game. Bar none, hands down. I might as well warn you all now, before we even get to those DLCs. I may make them look easy, that's because I overpowered my characters, but yeah, Jin has by far the toughest DLCs in the game. Especially since 2 of them have star requirements. So, on that note, it's time now to deal with Mud-Eye since we got to the gate. We're not going to be able to do anything about those gates until, again, we have to defeat Mud-Eye. And I thought I would have actually gotten all of them at once, but not really. It didn't work that way. At least Mud-Eye's not getting off of his horse. That just made it so much easy to paintbrush that guy. Ha! Get it? Because he's got a paintbrush as a weapon. Yep, that's the end of Paintbrush Man once and for all in the historical route. No, he makes an appearance. He makes an appearance in the hypothetical. So yeah, like I said, Jin has some excruciatingly hard DLCs, and I think one of the hardest DLCs in the entirety of the game is, in fact, if not the star requirements. Oh, it's not the star requirements that hard. No, it's the ingredients that's the hard one. Yes. And that one where you have to actually defend a palace, and they have 2 instances of that. Yeah, those are some hard ones. So I'm warning you now. This is going to be somewhat of a challenge, but this will be your last challenge. Well, we had to defeat Jiang Wei in order to stop the arrows. And unfortunately, you couldn't just outright kill Jiang Wei like talked about it, because Jiang Wei would make his escape to set up for the fact that he would surrender but not really surrender and eventually join Zhang He for Zhang He's rebellion. But unfortunately, that technically isn't an actual level in the game, but what is a DLC with those 2 that happen to be the star of that rebellion. And it's called Escape from Chengdi, and wouldn't you know it, that's the star requirement. No. Actually, that's the star. Okay, let me rephrase that. That's the stage with the star requirement. But Guan Sua has been slain. Don't think it'll be the last time you see him, because again, DLC. However, there is one last thing I need to say. I wasn't kidding when I said Sima Yi will never be seen again in the DLC, because he is nowhere to be found. And I do believe you only have maybe 1 instance where you play as Sima Shi, and that's it. That's all it takes. But, oh shit, we got complete subjugation here. Almost. There's one last person left. And Shingsai is it. But having complete subjugation means one thing. All officers have to be defeated. And just like that, we have complete subjugation. And for those who don't know what complete subjugation means, that means either your bars in the red or their bars in the blue. Okay, let me rephrase that. Either the morale bars in the blue or the morale bars in the red. If the morale bars in the red, hang it up, you're dead. They will have an extremely high boost. If your morale bar is in the blue, yeah, you pretty much won. You may still have a chance of losing, but you pretty much won. AI is going to be exceptionally smarter. And why am I waiting till now to mention this? Well, I mean, I had a comment asking about the whole morale system. And I tried to get as briefly as I can, but as I said, complete subjugation means, oh, and by the way, killing Xing Sai before defeating Liu Shan, terrible idea, because I made him rally. But as I was saying, complete subjugation would mean that you pretty much had the entirety of this battle won. However, I would have had he not rallied. God damn it.
Everyone, lower your weapons. You too, please. Let us end this conflict. I am tired. Here, today, I declare the surrender of Shu.
My lord.
You have made the correct decision. We accept your surrender. Show the Shu Emperor due respect.
My thanks.
My comrades, well done! This battle is a victory for Wei!
And just like that, folks, that right there is the end of Shu. But in all honesty, we all know what normally happens after Shu's fall. Deng Ai ends up being framed as a traitor by Zhang He, and Zhang He joins forces with Jiang Wei. The two of them end up causing all sorts of damage, killing off what's left of the Guan family, and God knows who else, and more importantly, ended up getting killed themselves, which in turn cost them one prefect and several good men. But it would be the last thing Sima Xiao did before he died, and that was try to at least subjugate Zhang Wei's rebellion, but it would be already subjugated by the time he arrived anyway. Again, literally the last thing he did before he died. And his son, Sima Yan, would pick up the slack. Not Sima Yo, Sima Yan. God help us all.
You have done it, my lord.
Once Wu falls, the land will finally belong to Wei.
Wei. Listen, I wonder if you... No, don't worry about it. Brother, I have started to see that which you saw.
And that's the historical route, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all in the next episode of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends. For the last time, I can wholeheartedly say it's time to start the DLC. Peace out and take care.